May the words of my mouth and the meditations of all of our hearts be acceptable to you, O God. The word epiphany comes from the Greek epiphania, meaning appearance or manifestation. The Epiphany season lasts for 40 to 60 days when Christians journey in the calling of Christ's light. Every year, the church that I attend draws the star words, a paper star with a word written on it. This year, direction. In 2017, hours before Christians celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ, I was diagnosed with ankylosing spondylitis, a degenerative autoimmune disease that affects the spinal region, acronym AS. It was a gift after a year-long figuring out with medical professionals exactly what my diagnosis was. In the spring of 2017, I left my teaching job. When many asked how they could help, my response, send me fun, silly socks, one for every day of the year to emotionally get me through. Medical appointments. To find a diagnosis. Before long, I received thousands of socks from friends, family, and strangers, and even sock companies. I never thought it would get to this point. So I started reaching out to people on social media groups that were geared to chronic illness and offering to pay it forward and send them socks. It was then the Sock Project was born. In 4 years, over 10,000 pairs of socks have been received and over 8,000 pairs of socks have been gifted with handwritten notes of encouragement globally. We hear from Luke's gospel the blessings and the woes. The journey as the Sock Project has been a revelation that we are blessed in all that is. Christ expressed the most important pieces of the challenges I lived, and that was the blessings that I was surrounded by. Socks. As the Sock Project blazes on, a line of socks was designed and sold, and many local businesses have fundraised, raising $53,000 for the Sock Project, which will be donated to autoimmune research. Over 5 million Canadians live with autoimmune, resulting in 88 different diseases. Research is limited on how these illnesses develop. Currently, autoimmune diseases are treated with biologic medications such as Humira or methotrexate, which is a chemo medication. These medications cause many side effects and pain-free living is minimal. There is currently no cure for autoimmune diseases. Recently, Bob Saget fathered Danny Tanner on the television hit series Full House passed away. Years prior, Saget lost his sister to an autoimmune disease, scleroderma, which affects the skin and connective tissue. Saget put his time and support into the Scleroderma Foundation in memory of his sister in hopes to help others fighting the disease. Selena Gomez, sister and actress living with lupus disease, which affects the body's organs, is raising awareness of the disease with Lupus Research Alliance after a near-death experience of needing a kidney transplant. Imagine Dragons lead singer Dan Reynolds, an ankylosing spondylitis patient, founded the Love Loud Festival. Reynolds' work has brought together thousands of people into community, reminding the world that we are here to be in community. Be in community. The Sock Project will gather at the Love Loud Festival in June and share the love of socks. There is a difference between healing and cure. Healing is spiritual and cure is physical. The socks that I gift to others has brought many people healing. I have watched the tears as people tell me how grateful they are to have found community. a blessing in the woe. But in 2 years of a pandemic, the entirety of the world is yearning community. But the socks do their part. When I opened my mail the other day and saw your wonderful, gorgeous socks, one woman said, there was a surge of warmth that spread over my body. As we continue our Epiphany journey, may we see the brightest star that the wise men sought direction to a love for humanity. For Jesus' baptism in the river Jordan that reveals the promises of our own baptism. Strive for justice and peace among all people and respect the dignity of every human being. I will weep when you are weeping. When you laugh, I'll laugh with you. I will share your joy and sorrow till we've seen this journey through. Amen.